Something happened in Amako, a secret so dangerous, no one dares speak it aloud. But tonight, you'll hear the truth about loyalty, betrayal, and the friend no one saw coming. A gift that is only but a trap, and a truth too heavy to carry. This is not just a story, it's a warning. Welcome to the jealous friend. In the quiet village of Amako, where the rooster's crow greeted the rising sun and the market square was the heartbeat of the people, lived two young women, Ensa and Amara. They were like twin palm trees, growing side by side, their roots tangled in years of friendship, laughter, and shared secrets. Ensa was the lively one. Her laughter could scatter a gathering of sadness, and her eyes carried a brightness that softened even the harshest harmattan morning. Amara was different, quieter, sharper, with a mind that always searched for hidden meanings in people's words and actions. When Nedu, a wealthy trader from the city, arrived in Amako, it was Ensa he chose. He came with fine clothes, perfumes that carried the scent of distant lands, and promises that dazzled like morning dew on cassava leaves. To Ensa, it felt like a dream come true. To Amara, it felt like a storm hiding behind clear skies. At first, Nedu's affection was overwhelming. He bought Ansa wrappers of shimmering lace,
Take this.
necklaces
It will
heavy with
always
beads,
remind you of our
and even
family.
a small radio that played music from Lagos.
Cherish it.
But Amara
Fine
noticed
choice.
something others didn't. The way Nedu's eyes hardened whenever another man greeted Ansa at the stream. The way his grip on her wrist lingered too long when she disagreed with him. One market day, Ansa came to Amara's hut with a forced smile. Her wrapper slipped slightly, and Amara's eyes caught a dark bruise crawling up her arm. Greater than, "Who did this to you, Ansa?" Amara asked, her voice trembling. Ansa lowered her gaze to the earthen floor. Greater
Wait.
than, "It was nothing. I spilled palm
What
wine on
happened to
his
your
cloth.
hand?
He was only angry. He loves me, Amara. Don't speak of this to anyone." Her words felt heavy, like stones in Amara's chest, and yet another feeling stirred inside her: envy. The fine gifts, the admiration Ansa received, the life that seemed far above the dusty lanes of Amako. Why should Ensa have it all? It was then that the serpent of jealousy coiled itself quietly around Amara's heart. She began to whisper to Ensa, greater than, "Maybe you're too soft, Ensa. A man like Nedu deserves a strong woman, not one who complains." She praised Nedu openly, lingering when he passed by, her eyes catching his like a spark in dry grass. And Nedu, hungry for admiration, started to notice her. The crack widened. At a village feast, under the glow of firelight, Nedu's anger boiled over. Ensa had innocently mentioned something she overheard about his trading deals. His face darkened. Before the eyes of the villagers, he gripped her arm and hissed, "You dare shame me before others? You are nothing without me." The crowd gasped when he cast her aside and, without shame, walked straight to Amara. That night, Ensa's tears wet the earth, while Amara basked in the hollow triumph of being chosen. But soon, her victory soured. At first, life with Nedu was a whirlwind of attention and gifts. But as days turned into moons, Amara saw the other side of the man she had stolen. His voice grew sharp, his hands quicker to strike. He demanded obedience. Her laughter too loud angered him. Her greetings to other men drew suspicion. The golden gifts became chains. The fine house became a cage. One night, after his rage left her trembling on the floor, Amara stared into the calabash of water before her. The face staring back was no longer the proud friend who once dreamed of joy. It was a shadow bruised and broken. In her shame and despair, she thought of Ansa and the way she had treated her. She couldn't speak,
Hi,
but bowed her
Nita.
head in regret. Ansa knew what was going on
What
as
happened to
word
your hand?
spread quickly in the small village of Amako, and she could tell better than anyone if they were lies or rumors. By then, Ensa had rebuilt her life, stronger, wiser, no longer under Nedu's shadow. She gathered friends, and together they spread whispers of Nedu's cruelty. They spoke of his arrogance, his crumbling dealings, his lack of honor. Slowly, Nedu's power began to fade, like a mighty tree eaten hollow by termites. The end came during another village gathering. In a fit of rage, Nedu struck Amara before everyone. This time, there was no silence. The people rose, their murmurs swelling like thunder. Ensa stepped forward, her voice steady, greater than, "This is the man you praised. This is the man who chains women with gifts and breaks them with fists. Is this the man Amako will continue to honor?" Shame covered Nedu like dust. His allies turned their backs, his wealth scattered like chaff in the wind. He left Amako a broken man. Amara, beaten but alive, was taken in by the same friend she betrayed when she whispered, "Nsa, forgive me. I was blind. I was foolish." Ensa only sighed and held her hand. "Greater than we are both wounded, Amara, but wounds can heal if we let them." The women of Amako told their story again and again by moonlight, not as gossip, but as a warning. Not all that glitters is gold. Envy burns the one who carries it. A friend's betrayal cuts deep, but forgiveness heals deeper. A man who rules by fear is already ruined. True strength is not in wealth, but in the courage to walk away from chains. And so the gilded cage was broken, leaving behind scars, but also lessons for every ear willing to listen in Amako. We appreciate you sticking to the end. Please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified when new moral stories are uploaded.